This is a video tutorial for English Language Paper 2 Question 3. This question is all about language and structure, so you can talk about language features and sentence structures in this answer, so it's AO2. Okay, this one just focuses back on one source, so in this case it's source A, lines 3 to 9. Unlike paper 1, you don't get given the section that you need to look at, you've got to go back and find it. Okay, so best thing to do is, like we did for question 1, is just box around it. So I've used a different colour this time. Okay, there we go, that's the section I need to be looking at. First step is to underline the key words in the question. So how does the writer use language to show the behaviour of the puppies? So how, in what way does the writer use language to show the behaviour of the puppies? So we're not looking at the owner, we're not looking at the writer's opinion, we're looking at the behaviour of the puppies. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is the next step, which is to read through with the question in mind and to underline some stuff that I could use. You need to do 3 P paragraphs for this. You are very, very used to doing this. This should be your easy question that you do. So I'm going to read through it, and as I'm reading I will underline 3 things that will help me answer the question. I'm just going to remind myself what it is. It's about the behaviour of the puppies. So it's rural scene is something out of a painting, but suddenly it erupts into chaos. Okay, that's nice. Around the corner of a barn appears 16 frisky, that's quite a good word, Dalmatian puppies, tumbling and scampering in every direction. That's another good one there. As they are pursued by their owner, 21-year-old Becky Elvins. As quickly as she can scoop them up and place them in their large wicker basket, they spill out again, darting between her legs, nipping at her Wellingtons, endlessly disappearing and reappearing in a polka dot whirl. I feel exhausted just watching the bedtime bedlam, which has been part of Becky's routine for the past 7 weeks. So I have underlined, quite a lot there. Okay, so what I need to do very quickly now is decide what are the best 3 that I could go on to write about. So I might look at tumbling and scampering in every direction. That's quite a good one. So I would look at that and unpick it in lots of detail, looking at those active verbs there, etc. Nipping, I think that's quite an interesting one. It shows that they do bite. And endlessly disappearing, possibly. That's quite a good one to look at as well. What you would need to do next, and you can either plan down the margin if you have room, or on the sheet you just need to do a quick plan of what you're going to say in your 3P paragraphs. So just to remind you that you need a concise point. Don't just say the puppies are running around everywhere. You need to say something along the lines of, the writer employs lots of active verbs to show us how chaotic the life of the woman is with these puppies. You will then go on to, you need to make sure your quote is in there, and then you go on to elaborate. So you need to be using analytical phrases such as, this illustrates, supports, reveals, connotes, signifies, demonstrates, all those kind of academic words that you're used to using. So you will plan, then when you do planning on the exam paper, you draw a line through it when you're finished, then you will start writing. Okay, this is worth 12 marks. You need to spend between 12 and 15 minutes on it, so roughly 5 minutes per P paragraph, which you are capable of doing. And that is question 3.